Hi everybody, it's Julie from Adored Beast Apothecary, and I want to talk about a buzzword, postbiotics. So we have prebiotics, we have probiotics, now we have postbiotics, and my personal feeling is it should just kind of just be biotics. Because without one, we don't have another one. Without this, we don't have that. They are a synergistic process that our bodies naturally know what to do. And it's awesome to be able to look at the science part of it and go, okay, this is what the postbiotic effect is. But that's what it is, it's an effect. So a postbiotic is something where you take a prebiotic and a probiotic and they make their magic, and the magic is the postbiotic. But the postbiotic is the part that is the beneficial perspective of what the pre and probiotics do. So it's the creation of short chain fatty acids, it's the immune modulation, it's the conversion of vitamins and minerals, but it's more of an effect. And my concern with individualizing them so much is that I don't do that. So I look at healing and I look at nature and I look at the way the body functions much more as this synergistic process. And I'm a little worried that we are going down this road of compartmentalizing our gut too much. You know, this one is for this and this one's for that and this one does this and this one does that. In comparison to how I look at it, where it's like, give it as much diversity as you can and it will create its own magic. So it's like, give the musicians their instruments and let them do their own thing. So because we don't know what exactly is going on. We can look at blood work. Blood work is awesome and everything, but by the time we see, negative results in blood work, the organs are already sometimes 30% failed. We don't know what's happening environmentally. By the time we see, changes in the kidneys or the liver, it's already down the road. I much prefer, when we're looking at gut health, which is the foundation of everything, I much prefer to give the body the most organic, ancient, functional combinations of pre and probiotics so that they can do their magic, creating the postbiotic effect, rather than going, this is, like I said, rather than compartmentalizing them. But that is what a postbiotic is. So for people that had questions about postbiotics, that's what it is. But I really believe that we have to be careful and stay with how nature devised our gut, which is to be eating the foods and the bacterias and things like that creates this healthy system and postbiotic effects for our health. And taking them and dividing them up too much, I don't think we know enough yet about gut health. And to be brutally honest, I don't think we ever will. It is this magical space that it's really exciting, and the more I research it, the more in love with it I become, but the more I realize that we really don't know anything, and that if we get that we know everything, I think we're going to miss the boat, and we're 10 years from now, we're going to be like, oh, maybe we should go back to the beginning and let our gut tell us how it needs to function rather than us telling our gut how it needs to function. So I hope that makes sense. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to our customer service. They're amazing, lovely people with all kinds of information. And if they don't know the answers, they ask me. And if I hopefully know the answers, then I will do my best to get back to you right away. Thanks so much.